You're listening to the Weekend Sport Podcast with Jason Pine from News Talk ZB.
Kiwi tennis player Lulu Sun has taken us all on a magnificent ride at Wimbledon these last 2 weeks, reaching the quarter-finals.
We're going to see an awful lot more of the New Zealander Lulu Sun, the qualifier that has lit up this tournament. She'll be around 50 in the world on Monday's rankings, and we look forward to seeing her back at Wimbledon next year.
Lulu Sun joins us here on Weekend Sport. Lulu, congratulations on a terrific fortnight that we all were totally enraptured with back here in New Zealand. How do you yourself reflect on the last fortnight in general terms?
It's been a whirlwind of emotions and experiences, new experiences, and a lot of lessons learned, and I can only thank everyone that helped me and supported me through all these weeks. And I'll just continue working and continue, trying to level up for future events. Yeah.
To even get into the main draw, you had to play qualifying, didn't you? You had your 3 rounds of qualifying to get into the main draw. Once you reached the main draw, what were your goals, your aspirations?
Well, coming from already passing qualifying in Australian Open, I was hoping this time to pass the first round. So it could be a better, one more step than Australian Open. So, I didn't have a lot of expectations, but obviously, you want to do well at the same time. So I was just taking it match by match, and after my first win, I was like, okay, let's go work on the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one. So it kind of spiraled, and I'm just super happy I was able to experience all that and against super players as well.
How much confidence were you building during this time? How much more confident did you become with each match that you won?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, even with any win, you build up your confidence and your sureness in your game and what you're doing. And it also brings up momentum to you as well. So I think it definitely brought up each round. Yeah.
Across the tournament, Lulu, what do you think contributed most to your success? What were you doing particularly well across all your matches at Wimbledon that got you all the way through to the quarterfinals?
I think having an aggressive game was definitely helping, and obviously my serve and forehand were, the helpful strokes that I had in my game. So, on grass, obviously you have to be aggressive and come to the net because it when you're aggressive, you get advantages more on the net to be able to come in, more opportunities as well. And to be able to finish in the net also helps you, because sometimes if you don't, then the rally might continue. So, yeah.
Yeah, but that's not an adjustment for you, is it, necessarily? From what I can see and have read and have seen, that's your game, isn't it? The aggressive game, the serve and volley coming to the net. And it clearly worked for you at Wimbledon. So this surface and this tournament probably suits your game, does it?
Yeah, it does. I've played it only a few times before, but I enjoy my time on grass always, because it's a short season in tennis, unfortunately. But I enjoy each surface as well, because you have to adapt a little bit on each surface, a little bit of your game, a little bit of how you move as well. So it's this adaptability game always, and so I really enjoy that.
Tell us about the experience of centre court, playing on centre court for the first time, and not only on centre court but against local darling Emma Raducanu, who obviously had a whole nation behind her, but not only playing out there against her, but winning that match. What was that like?
First of all, I was just really stoked to play on center and to be able to play in such a big of a crowd was amazing. And to play a player like Emma, it was, even if I lost, I would take it all in and I would learn from it. So I just really came in to play each point at 100% and until the very last. And so, it was insane. But obviously with the roof closed, everything was echoing and it was hard to hear when people were applauding. But I kind of knew that was going to happen beforehand, so I think it was okay.
Yeah, okay, more than okay. What an experience for you to beat Emma Raducanu and get through, and a lovely reception as well that you received from the crowd, even though they were obviously barracking for Emma. For you to go back out there and get that lovely reception, I thought that was just awesome. So now, Lulu, you don't really have a lot of time to relax because the Paris Olympics are fast approaching. You're going to play doubles there with Erin Routliffe. How much are you looking forward to that, to playing with the Silver Fern, at the Paris Olympics in the next couple of weeks?
Oh, I'm so looking forward to it. I'm really excited to play doubles with Erin. I know she has a lot of experience, more experience than me, obviously. So I'm going to take everything she says in, and I'm going to try to prepare as best as I can before. Give it all. Yeah.
Well, if it's anything like Wimbledon, you're going to take us on a heck of a ride. Lulu, congratulations on a wonderful couple of weeks. You had everybody back here, as I'm sure you know, barracking for you and watching every match and just willing you on, and to reach the quarterfinals, first Kiwi to do it since Chris Lewis back in 1983, as I'm sure you know, was wonderful. All the best for what is ahead, including the Paris Olympics. We'll be watching with interest back here. Thanks so much for taking the time for a chat. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lulu. Lulu Sun there. Good to get the chance to chat to our latest tennis star. She'll jump up into the 50s in the women's singles rankings when those rankings are re-released after Wimbledon. But yeah, her next point of business is the Paris Olympics. Just on Erin Routliffe into the final of the women's doubles. Now that is on centre court tomorrow, so Saturday in the UK, overnight tonight for us. But it's the third match on centre court. The women's singles is first, and that starts at 1 a.m. New Zealand time. That'll be followed by the men's doubles and then the women's doubles. So it could well be around, depending on, of course, how those other games go, it could be around breakfast time, maybe slightly earlier than that Erin Routliffe, and her doubles partner Gabriella Dabrowski of Canada make it out onto centre court to take on the opponents, who are Katerina Siniakova from the Czech Republic and the American player Taylor Townsend. Now, Erin Routliffe and her partner are the second seeds up against the fourth seed. So the favouritism is in the Kiwis' court, if we can put it that way. So that'll be, early hours of tomorrow morning, getting towards breakfast time tomorrow morning. As I say, depending on the length of the other two games, the women's singles final and the men's doubles final will be when Erin Routliffe makes it out. So, we'll certainly keep a very close eye on how she goes.
For more from Weekend Sport with Jason Pine, listen live to News Talk ZB weekends from midday or follow the podcast on iHeartRadio.